They said it was over for good. They said their paths had diverged, and there was no looking back. But nearly 2 years after calling it quits, Lori Harvey and Damson Idris have shocked Hollywood with a beachside reunion in Mexico. Sun, sand, and a whole lot of PDA. This wasn't just a casual meetup. It was the kind of moment that makes fans wonder, is this just nostalgia or the beginning of a brand new chapter? The sight of Lori and Damson together again is nothing short of stunning. For months, their breakup had been sealed with an official joint statement, the kind of message that usually leaves no room for second chances. But now, cameras caught them laughing, smiling, and embracing like no time had passed at all. Lori, glowing in a black two-piece bikini, and Damson, effortlessly cool in black Prada swim shorts, looked like a couple who had never lost their spark. It wasn't just a reunion. It was a statement, and Hollywood couldn't stop talking. But to understand why this moment matters so much, we have to rewind to where it all began. Back in December 2022, whispers first started when Lori and Damson were spotted stepping into the trendy hotspot Catch LA. Just a month later, they went Instagram official. Damson posted a birthday shout-out to Lori, sealing it with a kiss on her cheek. Lori reposted the snap with 3 little white hearts, a subtle but powerful confirmation that love was in the air. From that point forward, they weren't just a rumored fling. They were a Hollywood power couple on the rise, and they didn't shy away from the spotlight. In February 2023, Lori and Damson made jaws drop when they walked the red carpet at the Snowfall final season premiere. Holding hands, stealing kisses, and looking every bit the dream duo, they turned heads and dominated headlines. That was only the beginning. Over the months that followed, they were spotted everywhere, soaking up Beyoncé's Renaissance tour in May, dazzling at London's elite Serpentine summer party, and even joining the Harvey family for a glamorous getaway to Saint-Tropez. It was the kind of summer romance that made everyone believe they were in it for the long haul. But then came November 2023, the breakup that nobody saw coming. In a joint statement to The Hollywood Reporter, the couple explained they were parting ways. "We are at a point in our lives where our individual paths require our full attention and dedication," they wrote. The message was respectful, mature, and filled with love, but the words hit hard. Fans mourned the loss of what seemed like one of Hollywood's most promising couples. And just like that, their whirlwind romance was over. After the breakup, life moved on, at least in the public eye. Lori was spotted back in the single-girl spotlight, focusing on her modeling career and her growing brand as a style icon. Her past relationships with names like Michael B. Jordan and even Future meant she was no stranger to high-profile love stories, but Lori seemed intent on carving her own path. Meanwhile, Damson poured himself into work, building his reputation as one of Hollywood's most versatile actors. He opened up in interviews about his past, even revealing he had once been in a 9-year relationship before Lori, showing fans he wasn't afraid of long-term commitment. For a while, it looked like both had closed the chapter for good, and then Mexico happened. The timing was unexpected, and the photos told a story louder than words ever could. Lori and Damson weren't just hanging out. They were embracing on the sand, strolling barefoot by the waves, and smiling with the kind of energy that doesn't come from a casual friendship. Were they testing the waters again, rekindling something more? Or was this simply a moment of connection between two people who still hold a special place in each other's hearts? The world couldn't help but speculate. Of course, in Hollywood, this isn't unusual. Time and again, we've seen couples split, only to circle back when the timing feels right. Think about Bennifer 2.0. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck reignited their love nearly 2 decades later, proving that sometimes unfinished business never truly stays in the past. The same goes for stars like Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth, Justin and Hailey Bieber, even Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik, who had their fair share of on and off moments. So the question becomes, are Lori and Damson falling into the same Hollywood rhythm, one where love stories always seem to get a second chance? At the end of the day, Lori Harvey and Damson Idris's beachside reunion leaves us with more questions than answers. Are they rekindling an old flame, or was this just a nostalgic getaway between two people who still care deeply for one another? Only they know the truth. and for now they're keeping it under wraps. But one thing's clear. When two of Hollywood's most watched stars step back into the same spotlight, the world pays attention. Their history, their chemistry, and their ability to spark headlines without even saying a word proves just how magnetic this pair really is. Maybe this trip was just a fleeting moment in time, or maybe it's the beginning of a whole new chapter, one that could rewrite their love story in ways no one expected. Either way, fans won't stop watching and speculating every step of the way. So what do you think? Is this just a vacation fling, or could Lori and Damson actually be headed for round 2? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Hollywood stories that keep everyone talking.